All right, welcome back, everyone. We are preparing our dome for some more colonists here, because what we really want to do is get this extractor ready to go, prepared, and then we want to work on this new side here with this new section that we're going to set up. We're going to need some polymers and machine parts here to get this going. And if we look here, this is a pretty good spot to set up. All right, our second dome here in this area. All right, we're looking at this filling up. Nice. Yeah, so our transport, it's got some metals. Scan some anomalies, check out what we're dealing with here. And again, this is just part of the process. Like, we really got to get comfortable planning ahead. Yeah, new anomalies, all kinds of stuff. We're still in our founder stage, so it's going to be a process before we can get that next group. So we just have to prep and take a look at what we need. Maybe we might even start working on this second dome here. If we check, we have concrete, some metals, polymers, machine parts. Yeah, so we're also going to need to figure out how we're going to be bringing some of these parts to the other side. We're going to be using the transport, obviously, but in the future, there'll be shuttle hubs. Yeah, in the future with the shuttle hubs, we're able to move everything automatically, autonomously. They'll grab the parts they need and then they fly them over. All right, a breakthrough. Bodies of dead colonists are converted to food. Interesting. There's value there. Transport problem, that's normal. It's got a lot to do, and I took some drones from there and moved them over here. Got a spaceship ready to go. Let's go ahead and check out to see what kind of expeditions. That's 7 any. 3 botanists here. 7 officers. We don't have officers yet, so we're gonna have to hold on that one. 3 botanists is probably pretty good, because that's research in progress. We want that. Yeah, we're gonna send them off. When you do that, though, those botanists are not going to be there to run their job. So they're not going to be able to make food for that little bit of time. But we're okay, I think. In the worst case scenario, you always have to bring in more food. We can do it with a supply pod. You can do it with a ship. Do it a couple different ways. Eventually, these 2 areas will be connected. Looking at our resources, polymers okay. Once we set this dome up, we could probably start thinking about what we want to do in producing some of these items, like polymers, machine parts, and electronics. Got a moisture vaporator there. Get some water. Water's doing fine. Yeah, I can produce 4 more. Transport's ready to move. Yeah, I'm just going to dump everything here. Let the drones put where. All right. So our cargo finished. We can carry more of it, which is going to be really good. What are we going to put in there? We'll put apartments in there. Yeah. Drones moving faster, botanist, science, yeah, all good. Still in the founder stage, so we're not bringing anybody else yet, but those expeditions will give us lots of science. Looks like they're on their way back, and you'll notice that it says they're homeless and jobless. That's very normal when they travel. Checking on our energy, batteries, charging during the day, getting used at night. Probably could use some more solar for sure. Eventually,
Research complete.
we're gonna have a nice.
Analyzed.
See, we analyzed it. It knocked through the decommission protocol. It already did 83% of the next one, which is the low G drive. Very valuable to do those expeditions. So in this area here, it looks perfect for a solar farm. So we are going to start that process. You know, solar farms are really good because they can charge up batteries. Those batteries are going to get used at night. And then you're not constantly using wind turbines, which, you know, they will take up machine parts, you know, a couple other resources to build. You know, drones coming in, build these up. Those are going to give us a little more juice to charge up those batteries. Yeah, probably a pretty big solar farm eventually. Colonists are ready to come back. We have to put them near an operating dome. Otherwise, we don't want to land them far because then they won't make it to the dome. That's probably close enough, this area here, but you don't want to take those kind of risks. Alright, let's bring some cargo. When you need, there's a supply pod. Costs 100 million, it gets there faster, but it's very valuable if you need something quick. Food, or running out of polymers or machine parts, you want to send them over quicker. That's the way. If you can, just be proactive. Order what you need. We're going to be bringing drone hub, fuel refinery, definitely some food, polymers, machine parts, electronics, all that's very, very necessary for our success here. Remember, we got that science that took us from cargo capacity 50 kg to 60 kg now, so we can bring a couple more. 10k more. Check on our funding, 2.2. Not bad, it's okay. Remember, when you're in this process, you just, you know, think things through, and that's why I'm going to be editing most of this out eventually. Yeah, so we're going to land that one there, and that's our second area. That's going to help us build this dome. And this dome's going to be crucial too, because
Research complete. Milestone achieved.
All right. Let's check out some fireworks. Some fireworks here. We produce some food. Yes, fireworks on Mars. Kind of cool. Research complete. Yeah, so we got the produce food. Next is the Martian born. Founder stage, still 8 souls left. Alrighty. Everything's running smooth still. Right, we got some space here that we have to figure out what to do with next. Okay, we're charging, but not enough. We're gonna need some more solar. Yeah, we'll probably be better off with some wind turbines now, which will make consistent energy. And that'll be helpful for that second dome too, because that's gonna draw at least 50. Just the dome itself, I think, is like 35. Right, how's this side doing? That's gonna start charging. Yeah, 15. And once it stores, it will be able to juice this concrete extractor. We could start planning where we're gonna put these domes. Definitely gonna put them over there by those rare metals. Yeah, we'll continue to scan, and then a lot of it is, what next? So sensor towers, it's going to help the scanning process go faster. So we want to set those up in the corner. Remember earlier we did a good job of getting that autonomous science. We're just trying to figure out where's the best spot for it. Yeah, it'll help that process. Let's grab that metals that are on the surface. The transport's going to be busy. And we always want to keep that transport, grabbing metals from the surface, moving up, design flow. Wind turbines. Okay, they barely rotate, so we're going to have an issue here. It's hampered. Accumulation, there's dust. There's a lot of issues. They pop up in the game, so mission control has suspended the construction of wind turbines until we can figure it out. So we are going to have to research the wind turbine redesign. For now, I think I have enough machine parts to actually do the emergency maintenance. That'll keep them at full power. But you may not have in your situation, right? I got 39 of them. I don't remember exactly how many I have, probably like between 6 to 10. Let's see here. And 9. So yeah, we'll be fine. We'll take 9 of them and it'll keep us maintaining the power. Okay. We got a ship coming. We're definitely going to bring that up and move it to the top. We want to take care of that early. It'll be very valuable. And we also want to, think about filling up your research queue as much as possible, because this will be able to help you maintain knocking out these research. Because whenever there's extra research that comes in through expeditions or anomalies, you want to make sure you have things in the queue. Let's go check out what that is. Alright, keep scanning. Found some water. That's gonna need electronics. So we'll go dump metals over here and then bring stuff over. Yeah, I'm gonna load electronics. Maybe even polymers and machine parts, we'll see. Yeah, but things are looking good for us. We're in a good place. Can gather these resources. I'm holding shift and clicking on it. That's going to add it to the queue. Yep, filling up the ship. Soul 7, the founders. 12 people. Their average comfort's around 58. Eventually they're going to tell us what we're missing here. There'll be like a little list that pops up and it'll say they're missing shopping or they're missing gaming or something, and that will help us build comfort, because we'll build them what they need as long as it's reasonable. Sometimes they want a space bar to drink or something and it's one person, and I'm not building a whole space bar just for one person. I think we can almost start production on this dome here, the second one. Power's looking good. Okay. So it's ready to land. It has resources. Yeah, so
Anomaly found.
anomaly analyzed. Get some resources coming in. Let's go see.
Fruitless, we recalibrated the operating spectrum for our scans, and voila.
All right. Water. Nice, a big one. Yep, moving on. We are filling up, unloading, doing everything we need. Checking on this side, full battery power, so that thing will run all night. Good metals here. Maybe another storage for concrete as that starts to build. Let's be proactive. Because once it fills up, it'll stop the extractor. It will warn you, so you'll still be fine, but it's always good. Just be proactive with your storage. Alright, soul 17 in total. 6 more souls in the founder stage. Yeah, so this is unloading. It's a decent spot. I think we could start it, right? Let's see. Their residence, their comfort. Yeah. Battery's full. Yeah, we're looking good. So I think we could fire that up like any minute now. Once the drones are done unloading the ship. Yeah, see, 17 soul. You see the time, an hour. You know, it'll let you know in that bar how long the day is. So you can determine how much power, or you can try to determine how much power is building up. Yep, transport's on its way. Bringing electronics, metals. Yeah, we could start to be proactive here. Maybe start placing domes. We're not going to get them ready to build, but we're going to place them so we can get a better idea of what we need to do here. That's going to be very valuable to us. So we definitely want to keep the hexagon in the area, a working area. And let's see, we'll set up this other dome here. It's still going to be inside. I'm going to try to line these up. You don't have to do that. It looks like I'm always building 2 domes and like next to each other. I kind of do that early. And then when we unlock like medium dome, you might not need 2 of them next to each other like that. So just be aware. That's very, very normal for someone like me to do it like that. You don't have to do it like that. You can do it any way you want. So, you know, weird like that. I like them to line up. All right. Maybe we could do another expedition. Let's see. Yeah, I forgot what the other one was. So we have 7 any, and there's research in progress. Let's see how valuable. We got to think about it though, because we're still in the founder stage, so I don't know if I want to pull 7 people out of the dome. It may slow down the process of having babies. We want them to have a baby, but we want research. I'm sending them.
Breakthrough discovered.
Breakthrough. Okay. Seniors can work and have children. That's awesome. That's really good. Because normally seniors will not work and eat and not have babies. So eventually you'll have a lot of people doing nothing. So a grocer and a diner's not working because we sent 7 people on an expedition.
Anomaly analyzed.
Design flaw is now should be finished. We gained 2,000 from that planetary. So brief cheer. Looks like we found a solution. The effect of construction ban of wind turbines has been lifted, so now we can build wind turbines again. So better design. these are actually producing a little more now. That's great. That's good. We could also upgrade them eventually using polymers, and they'll produce even more. That's charging even at night now. 0.4. Very, very valuable. Look at us go. Remember, enjoy your game. You know, come up the way you want to play it, the things you want to do. Yeah, so research complete. We got 3 in the queue. Definitely doing apartments, utility crops. The atomic accumulator is amazing. It takes a long time to charge, but it stores a ton of energy. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that one and maybe throw Forever Young in there. Yeah, whatever. Until we find something that has priority, we're just going to throw those in the queue. It's the Rod Stewart one right there for anybody who understands that one. Rod Stewart has a song called Forever Young. Yeah, we just keep moving forward. It's the name of the game. The name of the game, Surviving Mars, but ultimately we just want to keep moving forward, keep building, keep getting a colony in a great place. Yeah, so we're doing good. We can have enough money. We're going to outsource a little bit because we want that research to go faster. 2.5 is good. We're still in the early stages. This thing's filling up. Okay, now I have a drone hub, fuel refinery, moisture, vaporator. Good. So here's this thing here. It's producing fuel. It produces like 12 a day. I'm trying to figure out where I want to put the next fuel, because more fuel, the faster we can refuel. And then certain things will take fuel. Shuttle hubs will take fuel. I wonder if we could start working in this area here. Maybe I'll put the fuel on this side too, because we're going to have these domes getting built soon. I think I'm going to connect the power through there. Eventually these two will be connected. You know, I'm going to put a drone hub in an area that will be able to send them, you know, fuel and water and electricity. Production, there's a fuel refinery. I think I'm just going to put it on this side. We can always transport fuel over there manually, because it's not going to be pumping on that side for a while. So we're going to have ships coming in and out on this side for a while before we do the other side. So yeah.
There's more to the barren environs of the red planet than meets the eye.
Yeah, unlocking more research. Let's see if anything here will take priority over what we have in our queue. And really depends on what you need. Right now we're in a good place. Yeah, drones are hustling. Sol 6. This thing's pretty much done. Now it's just refueling. We have enough resources here. Resources are looking good. So let's go ahead and turn it on. So when we turn it on, the drones that were kind of sitting still are going to start pumping to build that thing. Great. They're close enough, we're going to connect them. You don't always have to do that. Folks from our expedition are coming back. That's great. I'm probably going to hold off on sending anybody else, because with 6 souls left, I would want them to kind of stay here in case we can make a baby, have them procreate and whatnot. Alright, fuel is on. Now we're producing 24 a day. That's good. Yeah, we're looking good. As they come back, we could start planning this side a little better. And it's just minor adjustments now, like where we want these domes. Are they in the right place? Are the connections correct? Do I want certain things to line up? How will that connect? Am I going to move these rocks? Is this inside the hexagon? There's a lot of little things. That's why I place, I turn off, I place, I turn off, I delete, come back. Probably put a nice medium dome there eventually. Some water is going to be connecting both sides here. Probably should set that up soon. We do have a drone hub. Yeah. Let's put this drone hub here and see what it looks like. This is going to let us connect to our other areas with drone hubs. And then we can now connect power to have one grid. We can connect water and oxygen. So I personally like that. You don't have to do that. You can have multiple grids. Eventually we may have to set up a small group on a far side of this map because we may need metals, like a metal deposit or something that may come up. So we just want to be aware of those things.
Sector scanned.
More rare metals in that scan. A lot of times we just spend some, I'm looking at the positioning. That looks good. Turn it off. So now we can take a good look at all of our drone hubs and notice it shows them overlapping a little bit. Overlapping's good in the event you want to share resources and whatnot. So I already have resources there. We have resources there. And if you put them in an overlapping position, they'll share it. But it's kind of far for the drones, so you want to be thinking about things like that as well. Yeah, we're looking good. Okay, I got connection to all 4 spots right now. I'm just thinking ahead. Gonna have those connected. We're scanning. We're gonna scan this area first, then we're gonna move up into that top right-hand side. Or do we want to go to this top left-hand side? Not top, but top for us. Yeah, more rare metals. That's big because that's how we make money. We export rare metals. They give us money. Money allows us to bring more ships, buy more resources, till we're self-sustainable. I like to do a lot of prefab stuff early too, because I don't want to use the resources on the planet. So I'll prefab drone hubs, prefab lots of things. So right now we have the RC commander left. We don't have that, and we don't have officers. So we're done with expeditions for now. And we'll just start setting up our areas. I'm looking forward to bringing in, that next group so that we could start mining. Yeah, so rare metals can make us some money. Good. Yeah, that's building. And this side, we're going to start just scouting and thinking about where we're going to set up these domes. Maybe I could start the water process. One of the keys to success here, being proactive. Yeah, so we're going to line these up a little better. What kind of resources we have here. 5 souls, 14 hours in the founder stage still. So I can't bring people over until we have a baby or that stage is over. And it looks like our dome here is getting constructed. Good. Yeah, we can start being proactive here and start setting this thing up. And the drones will start building the things that it needs, living complexes, and infirmaries, and all that good stuff that we set up. This game needs like a template copy and paste. Maybe it has it and I don't know how to do it, but that would be valuable. No life support, that's normal when you don't have power to it, water or electricity. I always turn it off and quarantine it. I don't want anybody running into this thing and it's not ready. It's close enough for a colonist to head in there possibly. So it's got nothing.
Research complete.
Apartments. Perfect timing. Got utility crops. We're doing all these things. Is there anything here that could take priority? That's basic. Oh, polymer factory is great. Yeah, we're gonna probably start with polymers first. I don't think I need heating here so far because we're not having major cold waves. We picked a place on Mars that's not very cold. You know, almost all the places are cold, but not cold enough. That's it. Preparation. We're gonna prepare.
Milestone achieved.
And there it is. The door towards the stars. Martian born. Let's go. That's what we're talking about, folks. Founder stage is now over. Fireworks. First Martian born. It's a cool experience when you go through it in the game. I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. Yeah, we're probably going to be ending this episode soon, yeah.
For the first time, a human has been born on Mars. It's truly a unique miracle.
Awesome. This is great. I'm going to be sending more people soon. Look at us knocking things out. Difficulties at 235, 235%. We're racking up. Now we got to do sponsor goals. That's going to be tough. Scan all the sectors, 100 colonists, little things, little things. Thanks for watching. We are going to be back shortly. Some more surviving Mars. Thanks, folks.